off, though, with this matchup because it was Izzy Dame who got in the face of Sol Ruca in St. Louis.
I like it. I like it. I like the way they kicked up. Always expect the unexpected here at NXT.
Well, you can say that again. And, you know, for Sol Ruca, you get a chance to walk around her today here in the Performance Center. Looked like the weight of the world was off her shoulders.
Sol Ruca got to be in a damn good mood coming off a stand and deliver. Getting that in the real good.
Nice.
And you know what? I like it. Now she can relax a little bit.
You know, if you keep it real and you look at it, saw right into the cover, hooking the outside leg and a near fall. Has Sol finally put Zarya behind her after that win at standing?
You know what? It's never gonna go. I mean, this is the beginning of the careers, man. It's gonna be
I feel like Zarya's gonna get involved in the match.
The thing is, what is Zarya? What is Zarya thinking after stand and deliver? That's the question, Vic.
NXT Universe, always the wave of momentum behind Sol Ruca. So, Booker, when you look at that crystal ball, since you're talking about early on in their careers, what do you think is next then for Sol Ruca?
I mean, Sol Ruca, I'm gonna tell you right now, the scouts are watching Sol Ruca. I'm talking about main roster potential. It's no secret that she's looking for bigger and better things. And the thing is, everybody in that locker room, they should be thinking the exact same thing.
Well, that's a fair point. You know, our women's division does have a new champion. We will hear for the first time from the Roll of Ice as our NXT Women's Champion later on here live tonight on NXT. But it's Izzy Dame right now who is in control. And for Izzy, how important is that first match after suffering a big defeat? Let's not forget, she was last locked in a steel cage main event.
You know, it's very important. And the most important thing is picking the right opponent. And what it is Sol Ruca the right opponent? I don't think so, man, because Sol Ruca right now, she's red hot. She's red hot, Vic.
Certainly is, but Izzy able to stop that momentum for a second, able to stop it a second time as well. Now hoisting up, Sol able to land on her feet, or reversing her own right back. In an X Factor, center of the ring.
We're talking about right now, Sol Ruca, she hasn't been missing any meals. We're talking about she's been getting her reps in, man. She's ready for this occasion right here tonight, and I'm loving the action right now, Vic.
Looking for a little split.
Oh, yes.
Might have knocked the breath right out of Dame. Sol in control. Can she stand tall here on NXT? Another kick out. Izzy back up, looking for a clothesline. Didn't connect that time. Izzy, who has had the power advantage throughout this matchup, showing it one more time. And Booker, you had to like Izzy calling Sol out and saying,
I mean, of course. I mean, you gotta call your shot. You gotta make it. You gotta put yourself in the game. And right there, Izzy Dame, she's no slouch. She didn't slip on a banana peel and become champion. But the way she lost, become champion, I mean, she wants to get it back.
huge clothesline with a little flair from Sol. But there was so much action before the commercial break. Take a look at this springboard from the bottom rope. Look at the twist. Look at the landing. And Sol Ruca then would have a little bit of an advantage, but Izzy Dame's power would come into full display in the last few moments, which has really helped this match for Izzy, along with it going on the outside. Give credit to both these women. And I also think it was smart of Izzy to challenge Sol to 72 hours after an intense, emotional match at Stand and Deliver.
I mean, I get it, man. I mean, I understand that you're to get back in the game, but this is like, Thunder Rousey coming back against Amanda Nunes. Somebody at the top of the game. I just don't recommend that. We saw what happened.
I'll certainly see it right now that Sol Ruca is taking it to Izzy. Back elbow. And this might be now the flurry of offense that Sol Ruca needs, because she no longer has that drama surrounding her. Was able to hit that German suplex out of the corner. Nico Vance now becoming a little upset. Sean Spears in his eyes. Big drop kick from Sol.
What I'm talking about right here, Sol Ruca has been on fire this last 365 days. There it is.
Cover. The count. Left shoulder just getting off the mat. And there again was that drop kick. And Sol Ruca would certainly continue the offensive onslaught, following it right up. This has been a night that started off, as you would say, with some hot Cholula green, and it has continued.
Red hot, like I said, it's been red hot.
And And as we learned earlier, this one is official 8-man tag team match coming away at the top of the hour. Dark State facing all 4 men that were in the stand and deliver main event in St. Louis, including our new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo. But Sol Ruca looking to pick up where she left off in St. Louis with another win all the way
Quick as
to
a
the
cat.
top.
Quick as a cat, big.
Landing on her feet, but there comes Izzy.
Got all of it.
Could be an upset. Sol kicking out. Sean Spears is halfway into the ring thinking this one was over, but it was not. You can never count out Sol Ruca.
So hard to keep Sol Ruca down, man. Always somehow finds a way to manage to kick out the last second.
Sol counter, could be for a backslide. Shoulders down. And
Simple but effective, though, Dick. Simple move, but very effective. Spear, yes.
Oh, and I wonder who she learned that one from. As Izzy got speared, she went all the way to the outside.
Momentum right there. The momentum took Izzy straight out of the ring right there. This could be a day territory.
Well, now, Sean Spears is trying for the official. Nico Vance just saved Izzy.
Bam! I fucking knew it.
Zarya with a spear. She came out of the crowd. She came out of the NXT.
Wait, is Zarya gonna join the calling?